It's nice with a bit of jam and a bit of ice cream on.
Yeah.
It's nice and hot too. We'll make another pot.
No, that's good. Maybe, I think my mum and dad might be here later.
Oh. They want a cup of tea. Francis will.
Yeah, probably.
My dad likes coffee.
Mm-hmm. Did you know David was moving?
Eh?
Dave.
Is he moving? I wonder what he thinks about you.
I don't know.
These people that have these, they haven't all had them. And you know, our Bob had got a good job and I was in a home and he fetched me over to have supper with him. So, what is it? Got to stop him?
No. It ticks.
Did you go to
No, I just having some jelly.
Oh no, since we're done. Just lighting as a jelly, yeah?
Yeah.
Hmm?
No thanks. You like that, eh?
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
You're frightened of getting fat?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to get fat. You used to be a good runner, didn't you? You used to be a good runner, didn't you?
Hmm. I used to be a good runner when I was a kid.
You did, eh?
And I used to be in a gymnasium and they'd always fetch me first.
Huh?
They don't know me now. Have you had the television on? Why didn't you?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you like that. That's your baby.
Yeah, that's my toy. It's my new toy.
Eh?
That's my new toy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Janice is going to have another baby. Did you know that?
Eh?
Did you know Janice was expecting?
Yes. Good luck, I hope she has 2 girls.
Next May. In May.
Hmm.
Right after my birthday.
Hmm. Your birthday?
Right after my birthday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is your birthday then?
In May, yeah. May 1st.
Oh, yes. I forget the names, you know. Did you have enough supper?
Oh, yeah. I had lots.
No, I don't know how to feed you.
No, that's lots. That's lots.
Mm-hmm.
I can't eat as much as you.
Hmm?
I can't eat as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. But you don't know everybody. Some people like to eat a lot, but I like a bit at a time. Aunt Mabel always likes a cup of wine when she comes.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of her. So, he's got Greece today. He lives somewhere up towards the...
Yeah, but I forget where he lives.
I couldn't tell you now. They want me, you know, mother and Aunt Mabel want me to go in the home. And I hate like 60 to go in the home. I've been in one once.
You didn't like it, eh?
With the boys talking about ages. And he says, how old are you? So I told him. And he says, well, you tell somebody else. And I said, I ain't asked nobody. So he says, are you sure? I says, well, listen to me. Have you ever been to school? He says, sure I have. So I says, well then, I was born in 1884. What does that amount you to? By God, he says, you sure are? I says, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them in our street here, all 60, and they're widows, except me and I'm a widow, I know. And I said, I beat you all.
Yeah. The middle one?
And here I am, the last one. isn't another living. I says to Francis, it's time I went. Mum, don't talk like that. I said, makes me talk like that. I feel like that sometimes, time I go.
Well, you feel okay, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You feel well.
Sure. Well, I feel as well as I can be.
Well.
But it's only been lately as I felt like this. You know, all my life I felt good until I had this here. I don't know what started it. It was that time when you was here, and I think I had a dose of sun.
Mm-hmm.
I do really.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, I think.
Last time I was here.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah. Right.
And you and Janice stayed with me all night.
That's right. Well, you got a good memory.
Mm?
You got a good memory.
Mm.
You remember well.
Yes. I wished I felt good now. But I do. Only my memories are going funny.
Yeah.
I can't remember all the things.
Well, that's okay.
But I can cook my meals. And I know what I want. What more do you want? Our neighbour's very good. But her Kittie's good.
Yeah.
And she thinks that we ought to be one. And you know what? The funny thing to tell you though, I had some pictures of my mother. Well, I had one picture about that big, and I sent it away, and I had 3 pictures about the size of a postcard. And they come back, and they were really good of my mother. So neighbour says, I'd like one, Mum.
When was this?
Hey, not so long ago. Well, this
Oh, is that the one I've got?
you might have.
She's quite old.
Yeah?
She's quite old in the picture.
I don't know.
She looks very big,
Yes, she's stout.
and it wasn't long before she died, was it?
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway,
Does my mum have
I
one?
had these pictures taken, so
Yeah.
that because Mabel and your mother wanted one
Right.
of my mother.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay.
So I got it through for them, and I had 3.
Mhm.
So I gave Mabel one,
Yeah.
Francis one, and there was one for Kitty.
Yeah.
So I says, here you are, Kitty, he's yours. You know what she said? I don't want one of them. I shall be walking around with her later in life. As much to say she'll come up again. Oh, she's a damn fool. To think that people are coming up on earth again and walking round.
Well, maybe that's not what she meant.
Eh?
Maybe she didn't mean that.
She did. That's what they believe in. You don't never die. Wah. So I says, Kitty, don't talk that silly to me. Oh, she got mad.
You didn't go to church too much, did you?
They don't have a church.
No, you. So you didn't go to church much.
Me?
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah.
Because they can't hear the service, so what's the good of me going? See? But I was a church girl. I was brought up in a church school. And the Church of England.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they are not going to spoil me. I think it was yesterday. And Mabel was here helping me. And I've got that little pink red tray there. And I've got 2 or 3 cups and saucers on. And I always used to have a blue like that, only no flowers on. And all the kids knew it was my cup and saucer. So she got all these in a tray, walking from the sink to go and put them over there on the tripped. And I sat on the floor and left. Oh, Mom, she says, and there's your cup and saucer there. I was ain't thinking of the cup and saucer, but I'm thinking of all the rest as you broke. And there was smithereens. Tray and all went on the floor. So I had to take part in this. It was just like this Sunny in Blue. Well, when I told our Mabel and Francis what she said, they laughed, and they said, wasn't she a fool? But no, we'll return it, no. No, she thinks we'll be walking around together. Can you see how they can make that up?
No. I don't know. Did you used to have some chickens here?
Eh?
Did you ever have chickens here?
Chickens?
Yeah.
Me? Oh my God, no. I should do. I got enough to do without having chickens.
Did you ever have any?
Did I ever?
Yeah.
Chickens?
Here, yeah.
Sure. We had chickens. We had a big chicken from a big chicken house. It reached from the gate right across towards the what do you call it? His
Cherry tree?
His lighthouse, I think.
Yeah.
We had chickens, and we had a dog, we had cats, we had everything. When I think of chickens, I shall never forget our Mabel. One day she took it, I've got a white one. Oh, he was so nice. So, Mabel said, Mum, can I wash the chicken? And I said, oh Mabel, I wouldn't wash him, he'll get dirty again. And I said, oh no, we won't. So she took out a brush and a cloth to wipe him on, and a nice bowl. And she sat down there somewhere in the garden, and the chicken come to her, and she got this here bowl of warm water with all the lather on the top and everything. She got the brush and she brushed him down. Oh, he was watching her, you know. Oh, was she having a time. And then she says, Mom, come and look at my chicken. So, of course, we all looked towards the chicken. And she said, because she come and asked me for a cloth to wipe him down. And no sooner she loosed him, you know what he'd do. He went in the mud and he smoothed himself all over with mud. Oh. You could have heard her a mile off, screaming. Look what he's done, Mum, after I made him so nice. We often tell her about it, you know. And so we had to let him go, and he was dirty, and he went rolling in the grass then. Mabel and the chicken. And our Bob used to always go and get the manure off the cows over. Do you remember him? Don't you remember him getting the chicken? Him and Olsen boy. They'd have a big broom style, put the buckets on. One was his and one was the other fellow. And they'd get all the manure they could for our garden. They were like this done good all along. It was like a farm. We had a lot of chickens, quite a dozen. So, that was that. Of course, our Bob can't remember too much. But Mabel does. Mabel used to do such funny little things, you know. And it took a mother to our Bob, you know. Take him by the hand and take him over to the store, buy him a sucker.
That little store over there?
Eh?
The same
you
store?
Remember that man? He's held that farm over there.
Yeah. Is it the same store that's there?
He's dead and gone.
The same
He's
store,
dead.
though?
Oh, that store's there, eh?
That's the same one, eh?
Oh, it's the same store, but it's in the same people.
No.
They don't.
Yeah.
No. I got the daughters live over there, but not in that store. See, and he made the wheelbarrow. That was another doing, as we all remember. He had a lovely That man over there, he used to do a lot of cement stuff. You got to make the wheel and you got to do everything. And then the girls put the money together and they bought the material for a wheelbarrow. So they got Mr. Hunter over there to make this wheelbarrow. And they wanted to leave it outside Dad's greenhouse. And he got 2 or 3 lads to help him because they couldn't do it, wheel it over. And Dad said, those girls are not in. They've got to come in, it's their bedtime. Catch me. I said, leave them alone. Leave them alone, they'll be all right. He says it's up to 9 o'clock. And they've got to be in bed. I'll go down to them, they're talking with those boys, and it's the same boys as they've married, mind you. Yeah. And there was 2 or 3 more kids with them. And I says, you settle yourself down, and if you want to go to bed, you go to bed. And they'll be in a minute or 2. They're doing no harm at all. No, they got to come in. Oh, he kept on. Eventually, he give in. He says, I'm going to bed. And if they ain't up within half an hour, I'm going down to them boys and I'll order them off. I says, all right. So I give them the wink. And over to Mr. Hunter they went for the wheelbarrow. And then they put a ticket on the end, and put it outside his greenhouse. And every morning, before he went to work, he never missed going into his greenhouse. Because he thought if an insect got on one of these things, it'd take the prize business off. So the next morning before he went to work, he was all ready for work, and he went down. When he come back, if you'd have seen him come back, he looked like a dog with his tail burnt, and the tears was running down his cheeks. So he come up, and that's what's the matter. Oh, aren't I a mean old father? I said, what's the matter? You know what's the matter as well as I do now. I didn't know last night, but I know now that the girls had put the ticket on. Happy birthday, Dad. And of course it just touched him for how mean he'd been with him. And we've always remembered that. And we've still got the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
But he wanted them to be so exact, being the girls, But we got through with it. So all the glass is in the basement, and all the makings of it. I put it on the shelf there. But no, none of ours. Well, it was only Bob as a man. I often wish I knew somebody as would like it. I'd give it him, all the bunch. I've got a pile of glass. When you come with your car, you can take some of the glass off and perhaps you'll build one.
Yeah, I'd like a greenhouse.
Yeah, they are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Yeah. And he used to do a lot of nice things. Then he'd send the school teachers a plant or something, and they always remembered. And one, Miss Carol, she came over. Would you blow that? Look.
The light goes on when you talk.
See? When you talk,
Yeah.
it goes on.
See?
Yeah.
Every time I talk.
Takes you down.
Or... See? Watch.
What makes that?
That light just lets you know that it's working.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it an expensive thing?
Oh, it's not that expensive, no. It's nice, though.
I see. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's for neighbour's dogs. Have you seen neighbour's dogs?
Yeah.
She's got 3 big dogs this time. That well, if she's got a fit, she's dead. Has she?
Yeah.
Oh, she'll call. You don't know what time he's got to work till, though, does he?
Oh, I think they should be here pretty soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he going to have his supper over there?
I don't know.
They got a lunchroom in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might as well. You know, it's quite warm today again, isn't it? Else we usually have a fire. But I'm not having a fire on when I don't want it. Look how thin I've got.
Yeah, you do look a little thin.
I remember that thin.
Gotta eat more.
Eh? No, I think that is the worry.
Hmm.
I was worried today.
Why?
Well, because of being sick and I couldn't do much. And you know, I'm no good if I can't get on with my work. I feel a lot better than what I did. I had, my head was like a bucket. Then the girls think it's because I'm by myself, and it isn't. I've been by myself for many years, you know. And I hate to give my own up. Because I know I'm going to be miserable anyhow. Because it's my life. I like to be doing something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you can't be well forever. Mm. I've never looked to see what's on. Have you?
No.
Mm.
Those are nice pictures.
Which?
Those two.
Yeah.
They're nice. I like that one there.
Them two.
Yeah.
I used to lie here with little Vernon. You remember Vernon? And I'd be talking to him about the man, the papa of the lambs and that.
Yeah.
And I used to say, he's just fetching them in to put them to bed, you know, and then they'll go to sleep. And while I was saying that, Vernon would be going to sleep.
Mm-hmm. You had those a long time?
Eh?
Have you had those a long time?
Yeah. So, let's see, what was Kitty's eldest boy name?
Vernon.
Vernon, that's it.
Yeah.
Poor lad. I like that lad. Oh, he didn't want to be in that, you know, the JWs. And he come to live with me for a time. And then when they come down from there, down here, he said, his mother said that he ought to come home. Well, I said, if your mother thinks that, you'll let you must go home to your mother. And I persuaded him home, but he did beg me if he could come back. He says, I was a lot better when I was here. I said, never mind, that's your mama. And it's your home. Poor kid. He was the nicest of the bunch.
Where did you get those pictures?
Oh, I don't know where I had them from, I'm sure.
Sounds like somebody's here.
Eh? Oh, that's it. Eh?
I thought I heard somebody.
No?
No, I guess not.
Well, come on, we'll go in the front. Put the light out.
Yeah?
We'll go in the front. That's the front gate. You know, somebody come in here the other day. I don't know just who it was. It was one of the women that's come to help me. See, they come to do the work so that it doesn't upset me. And they don't charge me, you know. So, she come in and she says, oh, do you want to park with that there? This lounge? You must park with it? No. Why, what's the matter with you? So she says, that's just what I could do within my home. Well, that's plenty of that. So I go away into 40 minutes, good lounge for me. I don't have a problem with my own. Funny thing for it to say.
Yeah.
And our neighbour got down and scrubbed the floor for me. Well, the girls don't get down to it. They just brush. Little brush. Brush all the dirt. Let's go and see what's in.
Okay.
This tape of a conversation with Minnie Green is a copy of the original, and some distortion of voices is noticeable. The taping took place December the 2nd, 1977, at her home at 2535 East 23rd Avenue, where she lived alone at the age of 93. Minnie Green was born on October the 17th, 1884, at the back of 161 Unit Street, Birmingham, England. Her mother was Harriet Parrish, formerly Allen, and her father was Edwin Arthur Parrish, who worked as a gas fitter at the time of her birth. Minnie attended school until her early teens, when she went to work as a jeweler's helper. She continued to work until the year 1909, when her mother died, and she took over the job of keeping her father's house, for him and for her brothers and sisters. She was married in 1911 to Frank Thomas Green, born May the 30th, 1885. Frank was a jeweler by trade. He served in the First World War, and after being discharged, continued to work as a jeweler in England and later at Burke's in Vancouver. Minnie and Frank immigrated to Canada with their 3 children, Katie, Frances, and Mabel, landing at Quebec May the 3rd, 1924. From here they traveled across Canada by train, going directly to Vancouver. Shortly after arriving in Vancouver, Frank built a house at 2535 East 23rd, and a son Bob was born. Minnie lived in this house for over 50 years, until 1978, when she was forced to give up living alone because of her age. Today, at the age of 94, she is still healthy and still lives in Vancouver. Landing at Quebec, May the 3rd, 1924. From here they traveled across Canada by train, going directly to Vancouver. Shortly after arriving in Vancouver, Frank built a house at 2535 East 23rd, and a son Bob was born. Minnie lived in this house for over 50 years, until 1978, when she was forced to give up living alone because of her age. Today, at the age of 94, she is still healthy and still lives in Vancouver.